Hi everyone, it's Rachel from Sage. I've got the beautiful Cosmic Brushes Nudetrals palette direct from the UK to show you today. I'm going to do look number 1 with the bottom row. Here are the swatches of the shimmers and duochromes, multi-chromes, some toppers, all sorts of different formulas there, but you can see very shiny and beautiful. Just going in with an all-over shade called Rumor. Something I can tell you about this palette, the pans are very large and square, but I don't know how deep they are. Then going in with the shade Lust, which is a deep purple to brown matte, and I'm doing a halo eye today. So I'm actually tapping the colour into the outer V and going up through the crease, and then also tapping it on the inner corner following the line of the crease in my eye socket. And as usual, I'm going to take it under the lower lash line as well to in place of an eyeliner. The black in this palette is called Timeless. It is very deep and it is a little powdery, I have to say. Mine has come to me slightly damaged, and that's a shame, but this palette has come to me all the way from the UK and it came very well packed and very quickly. Going in with the shimmer, first shimmer called Tender, which is a beautiful cool tone purple with gold flecks in it. No micro glitters and it's not powdery at all. It has a nice emollient base. Some of these shimmers do have a more emollient base than others. This one is, I would say, a standard formula, but beautiful as you can see. Really lovely plum colour. So just buffing up through the top there. I did use a little bit of velvet in the crease as well, although I forgot to press start on when I was recording, so I apologise for that. But it didn't really make any colour difference. It just made shimmer difference, if you will. So I wanted a bit more shine, so I decided to go in over just the centre lid with the shade Glamorous, which I would describe as a topper. So this is a very wearable, everyday sort of shimmer, just for the light to catch in that area. And then I used it as the inner corner highlight, swept it up through the bridge of the nose with my finger and with my fluffy brush, and also up under the brow bone. Quite a moody look, this one. Moving on to look number 2 now, I'm going to use the row second from the bottom, starting with the fairly neutral shade Tease, neutral leaning cool, and I'd describe it as a taupe. I'm trying to avoid muddiness here. So then I went in with the beautiful mustard shade Icon above it to create a contour effect. And I used a very light hand and very minimal product on that fluffy brush. Trying to avoid muddiness, as I said. Going in now with the shade Gentle, which is a very soft khaki with a white base. I'm focusing most of that on the outer third of the eye lid. Now I'm mixing them all together to do the lower lash line. A very quick, simple matte look there, which you could leave that and head out the door. Just a little bit more buffing and blending through the crease there. Okay, flat brush now. And I've gone in with the shade Icon again, just to accent the brow bone area with a bit more colour, because I felt that it just wasn't translating the way I wanted it to. I'm going in with the very, very beautiful shimmer shade now called Glitz, which is a really deep gold, bright gold. I'm doing that here. Sorry about that. I was going in with the matte first, the matte yellow icon. There's the two. One of them is a multichrome. That's the multichrome there. That's Luxe. It reminds me of Electric in the Subculture palette, if you have that palette. Mine is, my Subculture palette is just about on its way out because it's so old. So this is nice to know that one of my favourite duochromes or multichromes of all time has a replacement. But look at that colour payoff in that shade Glitz. Absolutely glorious. Okay, so here's me testing some prototype brushes from Rephr. This is their brand new B05. It's got a cat paw and it's very small and soft. Now, I was wary of this because I typically use my hands more so for concealer, but I've really been wanting to try a good concealer brush. So I was really glad to see that Rephr have these. Now, these are prototypes, as I said, and they're available in the concept store at an incredibly reduced price. So basically what I'm doing here is testing them out for Rephr, and I will let them know my thoughts when I've used them a little bit more. But so far, super easy, no drag, and dense enough, but not so dense that you haven't, you know, the product just sinks in and goes away. This is not a prototype brush. This is the Rephr 04. I really been wanting this brush for quite some time. This is their natural bristle range, whereas their prototype range is now synthetic, which I think is meeting the market, actually. Of the three brushes, this is the B04. This is an angled face brush, a beautiful density, and I would have to say the most impressive of the three and possibly the best face brush that I've tried. Look at the way that it blended the bronzer. And this is a really pigmented bronzer too, so no drag at all. My skin's not even moving. So here are the final looks. I chucked a bit of blush on my lips there too, cream blush. I hope you like it. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching as always. Here are some close-ups of the eye area. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.